Until for Makwaba at the POG political media and association, just say a political news in the Binapo, the highway in my Ajabrani, Japanese, the POG about for a bebo area and semi abeto POG upon us no mati, the El Coso or my Ghana man is Nabusian, and a bebo area and any new book also. Measures on subscribe to a POG media, measures of a subscription. Now I share enough of also and so at me a can as a also ends also bet me who no matter the El Coso or my Ghana a politics na your boy a year in team for draw a na catch and also enya semketwana ene okotena a year a jumedi biso eko kan sema chese and enya semketwa chese on also be you honestly will be you a year quacho for so a communicator for the NDC a political party na say and also enya semketwana and as a man buyer on original so be you a year for so quacho as a year communicator na the betuja and they say a year revenue team a year for draw on also say all spread day a year false news I say no ama a year Ghana man for so a year sure more and I'm sa airplanes a year airplanes and also people will kutuka na say anybody and then money is card na say Londa Egusa a machine. Now is a and some of the kind in our a hard evidence being found back any claims on us be key and also ATM and Yasem Ketwan is empty a year rana on also agent so so I'm sure a bit me so a boo at the abono. Message a better na po at the real science in medicine.
When within the same time, no, the same security agency within the period they needed some MPs are written to the speaker. And we had seen the response. They are now going to write to the speaker. And it was at the same time, I can say, they are not interested in any investigations, but they only want to make an example of me. I have taken judicial notice of that statement.
Yeah, I see because.
Oh yes,
because your actions no border on criminality. Publication of false news.
I am going to sue Akuffo. I'm going to sue him.
I didn't hear.
No, because this threat, clear. He said that they are not interested in investigations. They only want to make an example. So it is a willful attempt to persecute, a willful attempt to cause harm, a willful attempt.
No, but those are your inferences.
These are enough evidence, and it's coming from him.
Ongoing, is to make an example of you.
Please don't. No, Obi, don't do that.
It borders on criminality.
Obi, don't do that.
Publication of false news.
Obi, don't do that.
Obi
Sano.
Yes.
Sir, President say he takes the matter seriously.
Sure.
Also, Debbie, President in the kind, but me say, comical. And I say, and you know, Kasama president say, the Mikambiano, I have his authority. And you know, one person says he takes the investigation seriously. On another breath, they say he doesn't take it seriously. And I'll be saying investigation, they are not interested, it's not necessary. But they will only make an example.
They will do it to make an example out of you.
No, so one Kasoma investigation. It says that they will just want to make an example of him. It is on that you can play his words. No, please, Obi. We are
to him. What he said.
He played it.
And let me tell you. They are all kind in actually investigations.
Let me tell you.
And also they will do it to make an example.
I'm saying it on your show.
Yes.
Was it President Mahama and a Tanechi? And he has said, you can be your command.
Yes.
And to say President Mahama say they are going to make an example of me.
Yes.
In Inf0. I am ready. They should come and make every example they want to make. They have made the intention clear. Intolerant, highly intolerant. I've never seen any government this intolerant. Sir, my picking intel, same intel, when they kwachi cocaine. My picking intel. Same time when they watch NDC next week, I will the kind of big names NDC are never born. That is why they want to gag me.
Next week,
say bunu kakra. And then me were there, but next week, me bu buankasa. It is one person be bomb asenwiem. No more bomb asenwiem kura. Jelly me 100 years kurana masa. We will expose them.
You're engaging in an emotional blackmail.
That be. No, nipa no catch us say. Ono the president to say.
Yes.
The Odibetu Jankrayana Kumem. He is not interested in investigation. And that he is only interested in making an example of me. Let them come and make me a hero. I am ready. Let them come and persecute me. Obi. Say me who me pen me the first politician or president. I'm Obi Ababeku and I say I'm Obi Aba persecute.
what
please,
done, no,
if they were interested, no, the president
they would investigate
what is the criminality?
And prosecute you if possible.
What is the criminality?
Almost say a publication of false news.
What is the false news?
Intended to create fear and panic.
What is the false news?
So what said you what can you intro?
No, which one is the false news? Did you read my press statement?
Yes, I was repeating some.
And I may say,
yes.
Which aspect of the Mekano and a false news? Which aspect of the Mekano and a publication of false news?
Drugs, I will play
the fact that okay, please, the same intel. I sat here. Let me tell you and tell Felix Kwachu and whoever is behind him say, Yantraha Momonfa or Mano Mosso and your cocaine and the money laundering. Near Coca, Woma Bekase, Yababe make example. They should make me an example for the whole world to see. Say, Womu ya cocaine, ya cocaine, and no persecute to me. And you know, Maya, womo air cocaine womb, near coca, ya tumuno. They should set that example. I can't wait for that example to be set. I can't wait, Obi. I can't wait for them to make history. And you know, the same intel I want to say, Omunya omode kobase cocaine.
Yes.
Omode kobase NDC insuni cocaine. And the kobase good. Nas will be a mouse intelli. There are thousands of flights that come and go. I didn't see that two and a boss.
Yeah, almost what you intel. You only engaged
no, please. And maybe that's it. And you know, one more on can say takrade cocaine be on. Omko pick a sample of some cocaine and all container him. No, please, and on the bread. So what did they call intel? And what did they call non-intel? Please, they should give us a break. Enti no mo mpese security agencies no e den sem no ba beto abonten a wo mo akasa politically no wo mo hijack Jubilee House and manage the communication. Now there are two other issues.
Yeah, me ba
Kwachofusu say ambulance no e be say ba ma mentwa we free ho obi an frame. Nobody has invited me.
Committee be unframe.
There be now security agency be unframe. Minimum 2nd April now. Someone who let them. And I make sure the joint security agencies are President Mahama and the directive no more or share also more investigation.
What collaborating
no. Make sure ma say one more but I have to pass it through because as a member of parliament and I'm here ranking on defense and security defense and interior committee. May they fire chairman to say. And that's how we do it. Anytime me Samono defense minister, that's the same thing I did. Me Samono interior minister, that's the same thing I did. And when we met them, we talked and we had results. And then we'll talk about some of them. And I mean they found the same NDC funi nyina enya ntiase se yenya sa because womonso epese omotina mu bi. Na nyese bia me nko na me omokwa akosie na wi a ma ba bontia be ka me bi foforo. Afei nyantiase awie
o chairman said that be on penny
emma ye tro ayina afei ye ti ane said that fia mepo ene NDC leadership no akwa block a tro letter purportedly addressed to me. Up to now me nya copy up to now nobody has even had the courtesy to even send me a copy of it. Say we address the letter to you and yes now that fia mepo akwa post one in social media handle that disrespectful. So I gotta get the security agencies. The security agencies, you know, Obi, the way NDC is with panic and handle Sanyoma way, no, almost say almost sempa. Because security agencies, no, Obi a ojide wo mu Ghana. And the same way see a security matter, no. Ye bisa questions, na komu jai the man security for no. And man can na Akuffo national security NIB, import director airport to say oh. Munfam report to Mantempa within 24 hours and on national security for almost national security in media. When media and common the cameras cooperation. This statement, Kitwe beside the Ghana Armed Forces here, you know. Kitwe very professional statement, even half page. So we have taken notice of the reported incident of 2 flights. We have checked it. They came here at this time, they departed at this time. There was no illicit cargo that was on board. We urge the public to be rest assured. So the anyone woman air cover swap. Is that not how they should have handled the matter? But they didn't do that, and they almost gagged our meeting. Now we are one big video so about time. And then Inf0 was invited. He's running away. He was invited. So in the beginning of Wow defense in the crown, you lie.
In the assembly, can say, "O my friend, na udwane no." O say, "Eyentro."
And I'm there no say invitation bang and nobody man on famra. And now why nobody sa friend scene so say. So no Felix and almost man say, "Matis Adeko council kikebi." And Mr. Adeko one more friend no so one my friend in there on fan cranem. So where is the evidence of that invitation? But I have given you evidence of my intent. Some moment President Mahama say collaboration.
Yeah.
Collaborate. What is the interpretation of collaborate? So one more say one more interpretation of collaborating say mon code do Inf0 Rambo style, mon like Jackpa style, mon pumetio go run if you mon no and question baby 3 days 4 days mon grele no mon fanen 200 ha and yane basta mon persecute no na fe mon fanen mra.
Reverend, what to be
no, please. If that is the interpretation, I am ready for it.
That say no put here under what authority no there?
I am ready for it. But if your interpretation of collaborate with a member of parliament, sabi, enya me nya ado afum e wasen kura na mikojina kan asem no. Enya me nya ado afum na mikojina kan ye. Ye kan wo parliament. And it was a minority press conference.
Was that press conference?
What I'm saying, sir, you see, firstly, the attempt by Jubilee House to gag these whole issues, no, are fishy. I bet to Ghana president now, because
he's concerned.
Good
about the image of the country.
And what did the president say? What directive did they give?
Honesty, security.
So like you made here, I need no book, so I measure so be like it. I also subscribe to your POG Media, so bet your post subscription. Now I share enough for so answer so it's me account no matter the echo so POG Media. So now in some I also watch the betu Jan and I just say a loud and clear say a false news and a revenue team and I said the MPP government no per se omo poetry and as omo kabibi at the two a your member a man for more Ghana said they were almost a betray or margin. A free a year acquire a year MPP for a day or minor firm for the past 8 years. I just say and also NDC for a bon one you must say Emra and a Sanko Fukuya just say almost bon Katash Senate Proye or MPP a buymuno almost a Bejina Emrano. Now Osato also edit to just say a year science seminar also the betuja a year intimate seminar kind not to say on also a year. Others are not saying similar if we above at John Dramani Mahama Numsem and also Edward two and measures about also now yet in semi Imbrasi.
Agencies or
onto Omar Sati investigation, you know.
That one we don't know.
Yes. And to know what is the locus of Felix in this matter? Is he a national security coordinator? Is he a commissioner for NACOC? Is he the director general of NIB? You see the MD for your friend saying civil aviation or MD for Ghana Airport Com. What locus does he have? Why could you try some fake videos be a day better to and maybe answer? So I was say what I see as a video now who try you know a cargo plane no a move video there and then when try med no so near who a fruna them near who yare for none of them. So please. He should come clean out. Oh, start here didn't throw any politics never started. You should have even just said, "Oh, the president has directed, and these are concerns the president says he takes seriously. The security agencies are at it, and in due time they will give their detailed updates. But in the meantime, initial reports we've got indicates that there was no such illicit cargo. Now they are paying more, and no, obia no kura on katakata so on kokuntokwa." Now the baby when me find your politics or say if we are not worried, say in less than 3 months there's $500 million worth of cocaine flying around our country. And we are not worried, say in less than 3 months gold and dollars they are flying around running into billions to the scale that national security echo PSwa every year. 2 months now, Bianca Hohe said, "Why the wetchery, only one allergy. Ghana, allergy for baby by way. Neighbors ask one allergy. If won't me fed in point to jar, my who said, Nipa Bakum, you know me and so far, and you suspect one. You suspect one 2 months. You can't detain somebody for more than 48 hours. But we are in 2 months now. And you know, prima facie case by charge Ben Adia Bawum, court Ben Adio Maka Kujano. Ye be same we must be misa because a national security matter. And Tientana Kruma, now the C 2023, 2013. Gold, $80 million worth of at that time. What the bet now is over $1 billion gold. At that time, what the bet now is over $1 billion gold.
If the committee is set up, na committee. Oh. Good. Enti, our colleague MP, Reverend Inf0 studio ha. Coincidental, no munyina free Central Region. He makes the point. Say, Enra, in your video, 7-minute video, conveniently. You shied away from speaking about the issue of cocaine, the issue of money laundering. On a book, third one be cocaine, money laundering. Are they?
Any flights, any pirates.
Any pirates, and you only focused on the 2 aircraft. I'll say about BBC, Ewo Ghana. What was in the aircraft? One can answer.
Okay, and then I also saw a matter. You know, how can you possibly tolerate this level of triviality and frivolity?
Addo.
Obi, or no other than our catcher was there was cocaine and money on the plane. On fast shred of evidence in mine. Which in the video now, I told you specifically what was in the aircraft. Oil drilling equipment. Any oil for drilling equipment. I what Jerry can. I put out videos of the aircraft. I put out videos of officials inspecting the equipment at what aircraft. And yet you are asking me, say, I didn't speak about it. When you heard me in a 7-minute video, you see, one of the reasons sometimes I criticize you media men. More amount for wasting your time when you know what to do to stop that time wasting. The video is there. Obi, you listen to me for 7 minutes. I gave you details of each aircraft and what they were doing here. In Inf0, I have good relations with him. I am a neighbor of my constituency. But on this issue, he knows to say and that he is wasting our time. He doesn't have a shred of evidence. When I'm burying him in your studio. Or evidence, let him put it before you right now, before you go on.
Or say,
I'm sure what happened here, Obi. What happened? They say, Obi's friend is the airport, there's a place here, and then he put it out. He didn't have anything. Onishe, I'm telling you point blank to his face. Say Onishe, he can't show anything. There are 2 aircrafts. Bako a Kabok, flight 12 BT. A flighter, a cargo plane. Almost Luanda, Angola. The EU, an European country. They are required before they enter the EU to have specific certification. Star screening. Luanda doesn't have the facilities in Angola. It's an airport, Swiss cargo port facility. In fact, since 2017, and as I play, so they come and do it at the Swiss port cargo center before they get access to the EU. They had a problem with their engine. In the video that I put out, you saw engineers working on the engine. When you say airport officials, aviation security, and then national security, NI before, ABA create no usher their womb. You saw it in the video. So why are you tolerating this waste of our time? How do you come and allege say there are drugs on the plane and yet you are not able to show anything? It's been mainly windy as we believe you. With the greatest respect, my friend, it is comical. And we should not be wasting time like that. A medical plane, no. Obi, there are videos and pictures of the landing gear. The reason why they were here to refuel. Matter say, on an Amoka say, I don't know where refuel or Tamale. They could also have refueled in Morocco and Egypt, and they could have gone to Cyprus to refuel. What is wrong with refuel in Accra? They were here to refuel and then have their crew take a rest before they continue. In fact, they have a local airline company called Tropicana Airlines. Business. So they come here all the time. And when they landed, they saw that they had the best time. Landing gear and what so they could not move. So they brought in people with another aircraft to come and fix it. I can send you the videos and the pictures of this. Inf0 does not have a shred of evidence. He is wasting your time. So what does it mean by I didn't speak about cocaine? Why? Does it make sense?
When I asked him this question about the video, his reaction was the videos you showed no one show, for example, with the air med, the and show the president is the commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces. Or intel briefing for him to have responded and called for the investigations, no? Chesa, he sees something in there that should be
let me tell you something. Yeah. There's nothing in there. In addition to president, I also speak for the president.
Absolutely.
The mini president authorization, I can never speak. So what I said yesterday, it was with the full authorization of the president. The president only said what he said, just to prove that he has no evidence to back what he said. And only he is not willing to cooperate. In fact, if he had evidence, on Chem will be in friend. Obi, I'm telling you, our evidence on Chem will be in friend. Obi, if you have evidence of a crime, Obi can say, he would have taken the matter to the public and can a press conference national. He would have shown you evidence. The way you see in America, Obi, I'm saying the only he has no evidence. All that has happened is that Obi friend no catch them. Say place me be see ya, you won't be see, and then he went to town. And because in the week before, NASA Intelligence Bureau for any lack of or lack of pardon, had busted Inquaphobia no more transporting cocaine. He thought that he could mix it in to create the impression said there was a problem when there was none. Only any shadow. I'm daring him. Let him show you the evidence where he sits right now. More cameras from the studio. Let him show it to the public.
Yeah, he says the details he would provide when
he has no details. When he's called. I am daring him. He has no details anyway. But eventually he will be called Mahama because NIB has written
to the speaker.
Only me say, I'm telling you, if Inf0 is able to show you any evidence of a cocaine hole, I will resign from government that very day.
Say, ultimately show evidence now.
Me say, if he is able to show any evidence, I will leave government that very day. I'm telling you, the Onishi, he is lying. But Felix, and that is why he cannot tell you anything.
Okay. From everything I work and from the Michelle video, really, then this whole investigation is necessary.
It is just so that an example is made of him, so that people will refrain from that kind of behavior. Otherwise, in a way, also. Because said in previous, maybe at the past, I waited 10 years. Tan as the same way to you are telling lies. Why? Have we not had MPs do legislative oversight on government here? Those days are Ablakwa or Yanadiano doesn't give you concrete evidence. When Ablakwa spoke about the hiring of jets, one evidence I'm laying. If you want to be like Ablakwa, do it well. Do it with a modicum of intelligence. Let people see, say, you are serious, and then you take the position they've given you. Why? I'm out for a sense out. They found you ready to send you to parliament. So could you my name? Is this what you are going to do? What's sorry I would intro? Telling things,
but he
has not, that are not true.
He has not say he wants to be like a black.
But obviously, that is obviously what he's doing. Look, there have been MPs on the side of the MPP who have been able to do proper legislative oversight and raise issues that have merit and substance. Even if you disagree with them and you respect their approach. What I said in so we can disagree politically. But let nobody waste our time. Knowing very well that more cannot entail me. Where we are, when the response has come, you are saying, man, cocaine was it's cocaine near the I should say there's cocaine in it, simply because you said it. When I'm in a position to tell you that's my work and I know.
Okay, said the investigations is to make an example of him. No, what did you mean?
Because it is not allowed. So sorry, you just go and say what you like. Because indeed, someone said there's a law against publishing false information.
Yes.
So he is in breach of that as he sits there. Because I'm able to tell you, say Obua, he doesn't have any evidence. When he goes to face the investigators, he can't give them anything. And indeed, will test here. If indeed he had that evidence, you won't call. You won't even call for an investigation. Because knowing the political capital or Sheshano, he would have put it out long ago.
Okay. Felix, my men say, maybe any Bessia Casabio. Why?
No. Medasi Soji Bre, Naji Penny, and the POG political media, no same brow catching every political news, and the daily updates, and from Gua catching also who net to the air coso, or my Ghana, I am on your same messages, also subscribe to your POG media, and the new book on some job subscription. Now I see notification bell. Now I share no for so and so at me account no matter the air coso, or POG media. So, as a person, Cheva Jones, I bet me so aboard the rather comment section, or now I didn't come over. POG media, man, say, Beba. Na yo suya ba ma hu e mo me da se so je bre ma POG be se hia